John chapter 12 verse 36b. I like verse 36 as well, split up in the place where, whatever, the guy who split up the Bible in chapters and verses, he made quite a number of mistakes. The Bible's no mistakes in it, but he, splitting it up, made mistakes in his numeration anyhow. So this is now part of verse 36, but needs to be with the next part of the text. So let's read the second part of verse 36. When Jesus had said these things, he departed himself from them. Okay, so after this glorify you, the Father says, I'll glorify you, the thunder. No, it's a prophet, it's an angel speaking. And then Jesus telling, but he's going to die again. I mean, he's been lifted up and draw people to himself. And they're like, oh, so who is this? Christ supposed to remain forever? And who is the Son of Man? And then Jesus is basically saying, the light. Why you have light? You're in me, and you have the light. You believe in the light. If you believe in the light, you become sons of the light. And so after saying all these things, because they knew that Jesus is not even trying to persuade them anymore. He knew that it's now black and white. The end is here. They made up their mind, nothing is going to change it. No amount of science is going to change their mind. And Jesus made up his mind, and nothing is going to change his mind. There's no more place for diplomatic discussions here. The war is going to break out. And so what did Jesus do? Since his time is there, but not that day. So he left. He departed and he hid himself. And again, not because he's afraid, because when the time comes, he's going to stand strong. But because it's still a couple of days away. And he had still to do the next few chapters, a whole Last Supper thing, which is very, very important. Verse 37, though he had done so many signs before them, they still did not believe in him. So he did all the signs. They still did not believe. They're not sons of the light. Okay, explain. It didn't matter how many signs he would do. They're still not going to believe. Okay? If you don't want to believe, you're not going to believe. It's just that. Verse 38. So that the words spoken by the prophet Isaiah might be fulfilled. Lord, who has believed what he heard from us? And to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? So now we're going to get a number of prophecies that Isaiah spoke, which is well clearly indicated. Isaiah wrote the book of Isaiah, not Proto-Isaiah and Deutero-Isaiah, and I don't know how many Isaiahs, a whole combination of them, whatever. But we'll get to the book of Isaiah as well. I love that book as well. I love all the books in the Bible ultimately because it's all God's word. So all of this is to fulfill what has been prophesied. It's not that God hardened them. Pharaoh hardened his heart first. They hardened because they didn't sense. They didn't want to believe. Jesus did everything. He did the signs, but they didn't want to believe. They hardened their hearts. Judas' heart is going to be hardened by the devil. The devil enters him, but only after he already made his choice. So they can't blame God for hardening their hearts. Their hearts are hardened because they're slaves and they're in sin. Okay, so who believed? Isaiah, when God called him there in chapter 6, God told him, you're going to speak, but no one's going to listen to you. Right? So that's what they're saying. So who has believed? It's like no one, because God told him no one's going to believe it. To whom is the arm of the Lord revealed in the sense of his strength, in the sense of his power and who he is? To whom was this revealed? Who saw this and then believed? None. None. That is what we see in the book of Isaiah. This is what God told us that is going to happen. Same thing here. There in the miniature, there Isaiah with him, here God with him, the Son of Man with him. The same outcome. The same outcome. Oh, Christian, you want to say that a man can choose God? That you can convince someone into heaven? When Jesus was there and he did all of this, he couldn't convince anyone into heaven. Who the hell are you, Charles Finney, to say that you can convince someone into heaven? Are you better than Jesus? No, I'm sure. Turning and burning there in hell, you understand that you're not better than Jesus. But it's too late for you. For his followers, turn or burn like him.